What's up guys, the Red Cloak here, and today I want to be talking about the speculations among the community of Dobby hating Endeavor. There's been a lot of speculation saying why Dobby hates Endeavor, and there must be a reason why he really hates him. Like, you could go over the fact that, yeah, Endeavor abused him, but there's something kind of off about that statement and about that theory. Today, I'll be giving you my theory on why I think Dobby really hates Endeavor and why he wants Endeavor to suffer and he hates Shoto and most of the family that much. But if you guys don't know what I do on this channel, I cover My Hero Academia on some days. But make sure to subscribe and comment down below your insane theories on My Hero Academia and what you really think on why Toya really hates Endeavor, and we can get into the intro.
Yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah, shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite. Yeah, bitch, I blew up overnight. Yeah, you know the world around town. Hey, my diamonds bright like a light. Yeah, my music different, I'm right. Hey, my music different, I'm right. Yeah, who the fuck else sounds like this? Hey, my music different, I'm right. I don't give up.
Now, the war arc of My Hero Academia, we saw Dobby finally reveal himself as Toya, but now we're just speculating. Why? Why does Dobby really hate Endeavor? And he really wants Shoto to die just so Endeavor can suffer. He wants Natsuo to die. He wants anyone who's related to Endeavor to just die so Endeavor can suffer. We see Shoto screaming this, telling him that Ending was going to kill Natsuo. And Dobby basically just tells Shoto that he isn't really big on feelings and he wouldn't really care if Natsuo died, because as long as it hurt Endeavor, he wouldn't care. We already know that Toya doesn't really care about anything anymore. He just wants to see Endeavor suffer and wants Stain's ideology to be placed on Hero Society. Now, I see you guys in the comments, but Red Cloak, this doesn't mean anything. Well, it does mean something. It means he lost all feelings for loving Natsuo, his favorite brother. It means he lost all feelings for his family. It means something must have happened to him to make him think this way. Now, I see multiple people probably say Endeavor probably abused him, and he probably might think this way because Endeavor put his life through hell. But in the manga chapter, we saw that it doesn't really look like Endeavor really beat him, but it does look like Endeavor may have pushed him too hard. You guys may be asking, where am I getting this information? Well, this panel right here. As we can see from this panel, it doesn't even look like Toya is mad about training with Endeavor. It doesn't seem like Endeavor really hit him or abused him. And if Toya did get abused by Endeavor, I think he'd be acting like Shoto. Shoto being moody, not wanting to train. But Toya's more accepting of this. Toya wouldn't be accepting of this, and Rei would probably want to step in just like she did when Endeavor was abusing Shoto. But she never stepped in on Toya's training because I have a theory that Endeavor wasn't really a bad father. I don't think this really struck him to insanity. And when, Toya didn't get the half fire, half cold quirk, Endeavor was content with this. He didn't really mind it. And Rei was so content with it as well. She wanted to have another child with Endeavor so they can support each other and be great pro heroes together, which would be Fumi. You can't argue the bad thing that Endeavor did was putting his dreams and hopes on Toya. Yes, that was bad, but Toya seemed to accept it. He seemed to be happy training with his father, and he really wanted to learn a lot about his quirk. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't think that Endeavor really beat him. I don't think Endeavor was that scumbag father that we once knew. But if Horikoshi writes it like that, I'm not going to be worried. But I feel like that could be a little bit too bland. I think he's going to surprise us. I think that Dobby turned evil, or Dobby gained resentment for Endeavor, is when Shoto was born and when Endeavor started to give Shoto this special training. You guys should actually hear me out so it can make a little bit more sense. Once Shoto was born and once Endeavor found the weakness of Toya's permeation, whatever you want to call it, I think Endeavor decided to just give up on him. I think Endeavor decided he lost faith in Toya and he was going to train Shoto. And I do think that this may have kind of hurt Endeavor because Toya had greater firepower than him, but he couldn't cool it, he couldn't regulate it. So that's why he picked Shoto, because Shoto had the two quirks that could regulate it, fire and ice. And I do think this distraughted Endeavor so much that Toya was deemed a failure that he went a little bit more harder on Shoto, not letting him see his siblings like Toya, Fuyumi, and Natsuo, but using physical abuse on Shoto. And I do think that Toya does blame himself, does blame Endeavor that he picked Shoto over him to succeed him and to be a great hero and be better than All Might. I do think that Toya really does hate Endeavor because he picked Shoto over him. But not only that, he saw him abuse Shoto and his mom. But I do think that Dabi wants to kill Shoto for many reasons. Because one, he stole the chance of him becoming a hero. Not only did Shoto steal that spotlight, not only did Shoto steal that glory, but I think Toya feels like if he was a little bit better, if he was just a little bit better, his mom wouldn't be going through hell like this. And why do you think he cried at Natsuo? He felt like he was a failure. He felt like he was nothing because he wasn't up to Endeavor's expectations. So it was now Shoto's turn to put on those expectations because Dabi couldn't do that. I think Dabi was so distraught, and I think Dabi wanted to prove Endeavor wrong, so he went up to the mountains and wanted to improve his firepower, make it stronger than Endeavor's, and show him that he was not a failure, he was not a mistake, and to show him that he can stop abusing his mother and to stop focusing on Shoto because he is the better Todoroki, because he is Toya. I think a mix of jealousy and hatred formed in Dabi. Hatred for Shoto, hatred for Endeavor for even abusing his mother, and jealousy for Shoto for even getting this attention and getting the special training that he should have gotten. The person that he should have became, the hero that he should have became. He should be the Shoto, he should be better than Shoto. But I think he pushed himself too hard and burned himself to a crisp. But we know that Dabi, he's still alive. And when Dabi decided to escape this hellhole, I think there was a third party. Somebody must have helped him escape. And we know that his lower jaw is gone, so he had to do some rearrangements. But I do think he must have a reason to leave the Todoroki family and go off on his own. But we don't know the timeline of Rei leaving to go to the hospital or when she poured boiling hot water on Shoto's eye. So I'm going to assume once Rei left, I think Toya decided there's nothing left for him here. So he decided to go up to the mountains and use his flame powers to attempt to kill himself. But noticing he's still alive, I think he went out on his own and to carve his own path to make Endeavor pay and to kill Shoto. I do think this burn or near-death experience shaped Toya to the person he is today. A twisted mindset, somebody who's sadistic. I think he wanted to become a criminal just so he can one day put the blame on Endeavor for doing this all to him, for saying that he's a failure, for saying he wasn't good enough, and for basically replacing him with Shoto. And he wants to kill Shoto since he's everything, embodies everything that he hates about Endeavor, and he just like him. He has his face, his quirk, he has everything that Dabi doesn't have. Dabi and Shoto are the two things on the same coin, but Dabi is the person who let his hatred go too far. Shoto was acting like a moody teenager and not wanting to talk to his father, and he barely talked to his mother, but Dabi took it too far, taking lives of innocent people just to blame it on Endeavor and to one day get his revenge and kill Shoto in front of Endeavor so Endeavor can be broken to see his prize Shoto toy destroyed. I do think a part of Toya is still in Dabi. He still cares about his mother. We haven't seen him basically tell Endeavor that he doesn't care about his mother. We only saw him that he doesn't really care about anyone or any of the siblings or Endeavor of the Todoroki family. But now we just need to know how he feels about his mother. I do think in this theory, I do feel like Dabi blames himself that his mother is like this and his mother is in this type of predicament. Why do you guys think Toya never acknowledges the fact that Endeavor has changed? Because he's never going to forgive what Endeavor has done to him, replaced him, called him and deemed him a failure, abused his mother. Dabi isn't going to let anything slide. He's basically like Natsuo, but with a quirk, but with more malice. Just because Endeavor has changed is not going to stop Toya from exacting his revenge. He feels like Endeavor can't change. Endeavor has already done his sins, and he's going to pay for them by dancing with his son in hell. But this is going to be the end of the video. Make sure to comment your theories down below, and it has been the Right Cloak. I'm going to head up out of here. Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed this theory, and I'm out, guys. Peace.